Ever found yourself drowning in tasks and commitments that you never agreed to, but still somehow ended up doing? You probably said yes to everyone else at the cost of your own peace, mental energy, and ultimate success. What if I told you the secret to living a more peaceful and fulfilling life starts with learning the art of saying no? Today, I'll teach you how to set powerful boundaries without guilt, how saying no can actually help you achieve your goals faster, and why it's crucial for your success in life. If you're tired of saying yes when you mean no, stay with me till the end. This could be the turning point in your journey toward greater wealth, health, and success. Point 1. Understanding the importance of boundaries. First things first, let's dive into why boundaries matter so much. You've probably heard people say, you can't do everything, and it's true. But why can't you? Because every time you say yes to something that drains your time or energy, you're essentially saying no to your own dreams. Boundaries are not just limits, they are powerful protections for your future. They're about making sure that you're intentional with where you focus your time, energy, and resources. You don't have to give everyone access to your time and brain power. Saying no protects your mental energy. Imagine if you were able to stop every single obligation that doesn't contribute to your personal growth. How much more would you have to invest in your goals, your health, or your relationships? Think about it. With healthy boundaries, you don't just protect yourself, you maximize your potential. Whether it's rejecting a project that doesn't align with your financial goals, or telling a friend you can't hang out because you're working toward a major milestone, boundaries give you the clarity to stay on track and focused. You've seen this before, right? Your schedule looks like a nightmare, and yet you keep saying yes. But here's the thing. Saying no isn't about being selfish. It's about being strategic. Point 2. Overcoming the fear of judgment. Here's the hard truth. The fear of judgment is one of the biggest reasons people hesitate to say no. We worry about what others will think, and that fear keeps us in a perpetual state of people-pleasing. But here's a question for you. How much has people-pleasing actually benefited your growth? The truth is, every time you put others' needs ahead of your own, you're not doing yourself or them any favors. You're just stagnating. Imagine being so afraid of what others think that you never pursue the life you really want. No one will remember the time you said yes to an extra favor for someone else, but they will remember when you showed up as your best self, focused, calm, and with a clear vision. Saying no can feel uncomfortable at first, like you're letting someone down, but in reality, you're helping them more than you realize. Boundaries are the foundation of healthy relationships, and without them, you're just a walking doormat. Okay, let's stop right here. When was the last time you did something just because you were afraid of what others might think? Do you know that the people who matter will actually respect you more for saying no and sticking to your boundaries? Point 3. How to set boundaries without feeling guilty. Now let's get practical. You want to know how to set boundaries without feeling guilty. The first thing to understand is that you don't owe anyone an explanation. Let's say you're invited to a social event that doesn't fit into your schedule. Instead of coming up with elaborate excuses, just say something like, I have other commitments that day. Short, simple, and respectful. You don't have to explain yourself or make the other person feel better about your decision. And don't forget, offering alternatives can be a powerful way to say no without being dismissive. Let's say someone asks for your time, but you're too busy. You could say, I can't meet today, but how about next week? This shows that you value their request and want to stay in touch, just on your own terms. One more thing. Don't apologize for setting boundaries. Apologizing for saying no signals that you're doing something wrong, and that's not the case. Setting boundaries is an essential part of being a responsible, successful person, and you should own it confidently. How easy was that? No long explanation, no excuses, just the power of a simple no. Point 4. Dealing with pushback. You're going to face pushback. That's a given. People might try to guilt trip you or make you feel bad for not saying yes. Here's what you need to remember. Stand firm. When you say no and someone pushes back, be consistent and polite. You don't need to justify yourself or fall into the trap of explaining. Here's a simple line you can use. I understand your need, but I've made a decision that's best for me right now. If the pressure continues, hold your ground and remind them that your decision is final. They'll respect you for it. Trust me. The more you practice setting boundaries, the less pushback will bother you. Look at it this way. If you're constantly bending your boundaries, you're teaching others that it's okay to disregard them. But when you show up strong and consistent, you create a sense of trust and mutual respect. Do you feel that? That sense of empowerment when you stand your ground? It's priceless, and it gets easier every time you practice it. Point 5. The benefits of saying no. Let's talk about the benefits of saying no. Saying no doesn't just protect you, it sets you up for a better future. Every time you set a boundary, you're prioritizing what truly matters. Saying no to distractions creates more room for your goals, whether they're financial, personal, or professional. It ensures that you can stay focused on the projects that will bring you closer to success. Imagine you're working on building your financial freedom. Every commitment you say yes to that doesn't serve that goal is a detour. Saying no helps you cut through the noise and stay on the path toward the life you want. Can you see it? Every no is a step toward your financial freedom, your mental peace, your ultimate success. Point 6. Making boundaries a habit. Finally, the key to mastery: make boundaries a habit. The first time you say no, it's a challenge. The second time, it gets a little easier, and soon it becomes second nature. Start small. Decline that extra meeting. Say no to a favor that doesn't align with your goals. As you practice, you'll notice that you gain control over your life. Over time, setting boundaries will become effortless. You'll be able to say no without hesitation and make choices that are aligned with your vision for the future. Let's wrap this up. Learning the art of saying no is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. By protecting your time and energy, you're saying yes to the life you deserve. Saying no is about prioritizing your peace, your success, and your future. It's not selfish, it's smart. If you want to dive deeper into how to set stronger boundaries and achieve your goals faster, be sure to check out my video on mastering time management. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. And if this video was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another empowering strategy to unlock your potential.